Hello and welcome to the Week 1 recap for Gman Divisions 3A and 5E. I'm your host Chubstep, and hopefully with me is Aldar.
Good day, people. Yeah, I'll be your co-host tonight.
And every night. You're stuck with him.
You hope.
You hope. Maybe we'll get some guests in the future. Who knows? Right. First off, apologies for no preview, whatever. We did not have... Our schedules did not align properly. Before we even begin, thank you very much, Cthulhu Collector, for the 101 bits with the unicorns. Appreciate the love. You can stay. Because you give me money. So, Division 3A. Let's have a look. Round's already been played, but because we didn't do a preview, we're gonna look at the teams first. We're gonna break the format and we're gonna have a wee sneaky peek at the teams. Because it'd be great to meet you all. So let's start off with first on the list. We've got some Woodies, High Sales, Benachar's team. Meanwhile, funny picker. Cheers, 1500 bits. Pick Meepo. There is no Meepo in this game, sir. But thanks. Let's look at Benachar's team. Before I get too distracted with money, like Mr. Krabs. So, Aldar, what else?
Well, what else? That's a damn nice looking team.
Yeah, yes.
Longbong Silver's back.
Yay! We have Longbong! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy.
But I'm more looking funny at that nickel lineman down there. John Blowham.
He blew him good. he's fucking strength 5.
Yeah. Why do you need a tree?
He's even better than the tree. He's actually better than the tree. Because he's useful. The fact that he's niggled, do you think he's only survived being niggled is because he's strength 5 and it's such a like an investment to even block him that it's just not worth it? Because it's a Roger with sidestep.
Yeah, exactly. Roger with sidestep and strength 5. What do you need to put to get him down? You need a pow.
I mean, he's also got Truman actually at the bottom.
Yeah.
This team is mad. What else have we got? Oh, a Blodge step guard lineman. Nice.
Yeah, the guard lineman is really nice, and he's got the kick lineman. That's always good. The two catches are looking decent.
Mm-hmm.
The one war dancer is beast. The other one, well, he's still good.
Is less so, yes. And of course, good old Longbong. We love Longbong.
And we got a Magic Dome stadium, just to put it.
Ah, we do.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Once again, Benachai, he's known.
He's known.
He's played here before. He's played a lot, and he is a decent coach.
He's known across the high seas.
Exactly.
Mm.
And people, he's one to watch out for in this division, I would say. But that's just pure because of his previous achievements.
Yes. Anyway, let's talk about some Skaven. It's Distorter back again. It's been a wee season break, Distorter, but I'm glad to see you in my recaps again. With every game I'm nuffling, the Skaven have come a long way.
Well, if you think those Wood Elves were sick, holy shit.
These guys are sick. It actually makes me feel ill. Oh my word. I mean, for start, Rat Ogre hype, I guess, if you like that sort of thing.
It's always cool, Radical. Wrong name, but everything's good.
I mean, the Storm Vermin are looking very nice, apart from the stat busts. But I mean, you've got a Claw Palm, Tackle, Frenzy piece, and a Guard.
Yeah. Oh. If he palms, he's gonna get stomped on with no assists. If you don't do that, you're stupid. He's AV7. Kill him.
100% yes. It's a good piece, but it's kind of like playing Underworld at that point. Let's see what he can remove before he gets removed.
Exactly.
We have a couple of Movement 10 gutter runners.
Yeah.
One with 2 heads and one with blood.
Sprint.
Sure has. Sprint. Sidestep.
Yeah.
An Agi5 Roger.
Good lord, those gutter runners are looking nasty as hell.
Look at these line rats. The
Yeah,
two strength 4, one with 2 movement bust, the other with 1.
Well, their point is just to stay on line. If they had gotten guard at that point, Jesus Christ, you would put up a line.
Aye, and then we've got 4 idiots at the bottom, so who cares about them?
Yeah, well, 2 of them in for 1 SPP for a level. Let's hope that gets some, dirty player.
I would imagine we need a dark player. We also need a kick piece.
Yeah, true.
So I imagine we're going to have 1 with kick and we're going to have 1 with dirty player unless they roll plus strength like these line rats seem to do.
And I have to shame the starter. He's got no enhancement for his stadium. He upgraded stadium but didn't get an enhancement.
Hey, there is no shaming in this recap, sir. No, I'm doing my kid here is totally shaming. Boo! Also, human cheerleaders. Ugh! Disgusting.
Orcs are no cheerleaders at all.
Speaking of orcs, it's Zunk. Gorkacidal.
Mr. Sunk!
Yes, Mr. Zunk with Gorkacidal tendencies. Green screen death machine featuring the chair. Wow. And these are some boys. They're some very well known boys.
Yeah, and all I can say is instantly thumbs up for Sunk. 2 goblins.
2 goblins, yes, of course. One commander, Larisian with his movement up, and also Ronan, who's just there for fun.
Oh, and let's talk about strength up. Look at that Black Orc with
Killjoy,
guard and block.
And that's it. Killjoy is quite a core piece for Zunk's team. Along with the 2 blitzers, Phil, Proctork, and Umbrella Hats, with the diving tackle, mighty blow. They're very nice pieces. Very good.
Yeah, and lots of guard on this team. 15-man roster. It's big, but he's got a dirty player. Chop steps.
Yeah, I'm on the team. I'm the dirty player, of course. Because you can't really trust me to do anything else other than stun people when they're not looking.
And level 3 stadium and quick sandwich kiosk.
Yeah.
Good gun.
God, it's level 3. How much money does this man have?
Human cheerleaders. Boo. Sunk.
Oh, Cthulhu. Yes. I don't think Andy will watch this, but I know Zonk will. So yes.
Yes, Cthulhu Collector. Yes.
Yes.
He's the mastermind behind Andy. That's why Andy plays so well.
Exactly. He's actually Andy's an animatronic, and it's really just been Zonk the entire time.
So, shall we move on to the next? Yellow Chaos.
Yes, Nuffle's Yellow Horns, Arctic, Antarctic. It's chaos. It's always nice to see some chaos. Especially oh dear. Maybe not nice for people in the division. My word. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of claw and a lot of claw mighty blow.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 claw mighty blow players.
6. There's one further down us.
Is it 6?
No, 5.
5, yeah.
And 7 mighty blow players.
Arctic. Jesus. That's mental.
The only thing I can say that's bad about this team is, one Chaos Warrior got a AV bust and he's only got 4 guards. Get more.
Get more guards. I mean, what else can we say about this team other than it wants to kill and is looking for frills?
And another quick sandwich kiosk.
Mm-hmm.
So, no throw rocks.
No for rocks. You cannot rock I Sweat Stare Bag. Just picked a random name. I like that name.
But, again, looking at the first just 4 teams, that's some damn decent teams all around we got it already.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be recapping a division that has some really well developed teams, because you can just see the madness. It's beautiful.
It's awesome. But again, just small break so far before we get to the Amazons. They're slightly standard besides the stat ups. It's those standard skills, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Besides the stat ups, which we had a shit ton of.
Yeah, I mean this is actually the more. Well, I mean he's rolled a fair few doubles. He's got 3 dodgers. But you know, it's still a really well built team. It's obviously built to kill, and it might be doing its job. We shall see. Speaking of
and
teams,
also, yeah, we got some Amazons. Poor Amazons.
Watchtower and Jungler beats. Oh dear. Well, Claw immune, I suppose. But what do we have?
Well, first thing I'm seeing here is 5 guard.
A lot of guard.
That's
yes.
good. That's nice, yeah.
Very good, actually.
2 agility 4. Really nice.
It does help.
I would like to talk about Snow White.
Yeah.
On an Amazon team, I really, really like someone with Dauntless.
Yeah, I think it's pretty damn useful. Because you can spam guard pretty efficiently, which allows you to kind of position yourselves in good spots, and the Dauntless as well just kind of relieves the pressure of having to commit too many players.
Yeah.
So I guess
so many blood pieces.
Yeah, can we talk about these catchers? I mean, they're pretty disgusting.
Exactly. 2 blood sidesteps with guard, and then the one with sure hands and movement up.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about the difference between movement 6 and 7. That's just silly.
Oh, it's great. There's one thing about Amazons they are remarkably slow.
Yeah.
You think movement 6, it's fairly average, but they just feel slow. Because you'd think a team that all starts with dodge, you'd think they'd be quick, but they're really not.
And also that jump up piling on blitzer.
Very nice.
Dig it.
Hot damn diggity dig it.
And we've got Elf Turf.
Oh, we have Elf Turf. You know
Yeah.
what? I really like that.
Yeah, I also like that. That's going a bit out of the side, but that's good. I like it.
Huh?
I really like it. It's a bit. It's not that different, but it's a bit different compared to the others, and it's good to see something else.
I mean, the reason I like it is because you're movement 6. You're probably forced to take more GFIs than other teams.
Exactly.
Because you're probably going to end up having to do them. So having the Elf Turf helps not get yourself removed from failing a GFI, which is very handy.
I think actually the next team is one of those who's going to take the most GFI.
And probably have the most delight in playing this team. It's men of grosser blood. Diosama's Chorfs. Hooray, we've got Chorfs, but they have a Mino, so that
I like it.
I respect it. I respect the grind, brother. I respect the grind.
Oh, but no chlor at all. Ooh, that's rough.
That is rough, yeah. I mean, Erpingham, the Bull Centre's pretty nice. Along with the Herald, the Bull Centre's looking glorious, actually. Apart from the
but well, it's always into the part of Bull Centers for ball carriers or not. That's always the question with Dwarf. Are you using a Hobgoblin or are you using Bull Centaur?
I suppose you're using the Herald, seeing as he's agi-free.
Yeah, but Dwarf coaches always discuss Bull Centaur carrier or as a useful piece for something else, because you often need the strength for something else, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a decent looking team. Get a few claw, and that's going to be a beast of a team.
Yeah, getting some claw on the go would be really helpful. I mean, the amount of guard he's got is great. It's what you want. But I feel like his chorfs are a little underdeveloped than what I would expect. Like his blockers are not very developed.
Yeah, he's got one that's decent, and the rest is so meh, standard.
I think it's because he might be blitzing a lot with Henry, the Mino.
Yeah.
So he's losing out on potential.
Well,
SPB.
Henry is one touchdown away from level up, so get onto it.
I want to see a Mino touchdown.
Oh, I see. 3 fucking seasons and no claw. You poor thing.
Oh, God.
I just started 3rd season and I had 5 claws so far.
No,
one died, so.
Shush, Aldar. Get a few claw irony. It's been 3 seasons. Look, it's like what happened to me for 5 seasons. Just roll doubles in your wolf's forehead. Like, just roll doubles. Yeah, Chubb, just choose to roll doubles.
But I just have to say, I like that dirty player Goblin.
Oh, he's very nice. I mean,
but I might get another one because you need one for line when you have with the kick one.
Yeah, but we learned from the REBBL Super Bowl that you always forget about strength 2.
True.
And anyway, his job's to remove people whilst removing himself from the pitch, so it's fine. It's fine.
Strength 2 in that is good.
Squig Sandwich Kiosk.
One more. That's a lot of those here.
Yeah, people don't like rocks or bribes.
Well, or chaos and chaos dwarfs. Yeah, I understand.
You don't want to lose a player randomly from a rock, basically. Let's talk about something more stinky. My favourite things, please.
You like stinky things?
Well, that's the name of his team. I don't want to comment on what Prees likes or does not like. It's an Nurgle team, and it's interesting, shall we say? I mean,
it's a bit undeveloped at times, but straight off the bat, some decent pieces.
I mean, we've got a strength 6 beast, which is interesting.
With guard.
Yeah, it's mental.
Need to get the boy stand firm or block.
Oh yeah, we do. I mean, the strength up on the Nurgle Warrior is nice. It's nice that he came after block, so he's not trying to get block on a piece for strength 5. The other 3 Nurgle Warriors are looking very good. I expect they're taking claw after this. Yeah, I mean, both all being block guard mighty blow.
Yeah, and all then the lovely little killer in the bottom.
Not very agile.
Nah. Well, his point is also to punch and kill.
Kill, murder, destroy.
Yeah.
It's interesting names. I guess that these are his favourite things.
Yeah, and also, if you look at all the Rotters, more or less no SPP on the Rotters except one of them, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's kind of what you want the Rotters to be, right? You just want them to be idiots, not bloating the team.
Exactly.
Security
gate. No ride, no pitch invasion.
Okay.
Guess Priest doesn't fear rocks.
He does not fear rocks, no. That's a good point. Who would fear a rock, right? One big chore of coaches.
If that beast of Nurgle is getting rocked and killed or strength busted, I'm gonna piss myself laughing.
It would be very funny. Here's a team that I know from last season, Baco Colio and his humans with the Howling Hunters. Oof.
Did he also beat you?
No, he was in my divisions I recapped last season.
Okay.
So I've watched this team develop. I think they were in 4F last season, if I remember correctly. So what do we have? Well, nothing too special. I mean, Road Runnerson's very nice with the movement 9.
Yeah, and Basherson is also quite nice.
Yeah, but he had a habit of being MG'd.
Well, fair enough.
Like,
well, I would say the 2 catches are probably the best pieces of this team.
I think I would agree with you. Also, I think with having the leader, I don't see a reason for having 3 rerolls because it feels like it's 100k a bloat.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I fully agree on that one.
You can see how many linemen he's gone through.
And, well, I would say 12 people in this team, if you get a possibility, maybe get 13 if you look at the rest of the division, or quite a bit of bashy teams.
Mm-hmm. The problem is he keeps replacing linemen, and so that's just eating into his cash.
Ah, that's true. And we got another security gate.
Yeah, people like to be secure, I suppose. Rock and roll, baby. Indeed.
Fears no rock.
Fears no rock. Why would you? Now, the Tuffelheim tacklers by Visser. Some undead. Well played, sir. Making your motto enter the team motto. Let's have a look at his team. Okay. For 1650, these guys aren't as far along as I expected.
No, look at Brain Slurper, the zombie. He ate up a lot of SPP.
That's true.
And it's all very split out, the SPP.
Mm-hmm.
One mummy is completely new.
Yeah.
It's a decent looking team, just a tad bit underdeveloped for this division compared to the others.
I would agree, but having the guard ghoul is pretty nice. I mean, there's nothing too stand out about this team. It's fairly average. Like, there's no mental player. I think we've been like cursed by the first 4 teams being absolute beasts, and then we've just got some folks. Club wise,
and well, another Squig sandwich kiosk. That's always good.
Yeah, fear the rock. Rightly so. Fear the rock. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about this team when we've seen so crazy ones, but it's
I think both the undead and the human are in for an uphill ride so far.
Yeah, Mr.
It's not about being bad or anything. It's just that they're a bit undeveloped compared to the rest.
Yeah,
They're gonna get a lot of inducements all matches. Can they make up for something?
Perhaps.
Let's see.
Yeah, and that's one of the interesting things. Oh, talking about coaches I know, it's the dreaded Lurgy from Vanguard. It's another Nurgle team sitting at 1870 TV. Let's see. Oh yes, he's still got his motto and he needs to keep it that way. Proving Chubstep wrong, 1 game at a time. Classic.
That's good.
That is good. So yeah, it always annoys me the way he sets up his team. With the idiots at the top. Don't care about them.
Well, now we have a good comparison because we've got 2 Nurgle teams and they're within 100k of each other. Well, you have to bear in mind they're within 50k because he's got 200k in the bank.
Yes.
But compared to the other Nurgle team, I would say this is standard.
This is very standard. Vanguard, when developing this team, played it very safe. As you can see, he's taken block first skill pretty much all the time, apart from Rorach Hamshi, who took wrestle. I mean, it's kind of a shame getting the dodge. I'd say it's a shame, but it's fine to get dodge after block. Like if you roll dodge straight away, I think he may have just ignored it. But I mean, the team overall, it looks fairly balanced. There's no one too crazy.
A bit low on the guard side, but the team's looking good.
Yeah, team.
But nothing special.
For 1870 though, well, 1820 really.
And here we need a good shame bell because not even a stadium enhancement, not even upgraded.
Oh, get on that, Vanguard. I hope there's not like last season where there was like 5 Nurgle in the 1 division. Please no. Bloody so sick of Nurgle. Okay, let's click the second page and just see. Oh,
Yeah.
look, no Nurgle.
Going ham with octo chicken.
Going
and breads.
And breads. Well, straight off the bat, we have an AG4 strength 4 knight.
With sure hands.
With sure hands. Wimp. We also have just a bog standard leader tackle, block, dodge piece. We have a blodge tackle with AG4, and we have a blodge frenzy sidestepper. The blockers, 3 of them have skills, 3 of them being guard. So there you go.
Guard and 1 will stand firm. That's good. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And well, then we got Hugo with all the blue skills.
Yeah, I feel like
alignment.
He's lived too long. He may need to stop living because that boy is bloated. Like,
he's costing more than 75% of his blockers.
Yeah, it's a bad sign when a stupid peasant is more expensive than your blockers. Your yeoman. That's not too great.
Butcherie Magnifique, his level 2 stadium with the Squick sandwich kiosk.
Yeah,
that's good.
He fears the rock. He's got to protect Hugo.
Again, the stadium is named Butcherie Magnifique, and then it's got a sandwich kiosk. What are they serving there?
Orc.
And
whatever team against.
The only thing I would like in the team, I like this Brett's team. It's got some decent development. It's got some decent things.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like a bit designated blitzer in a way, getting a mighty blow on a guy maybe, just to have something to hope to remove.
You have to hope for a double, though.
Yeah, and the blitzers, but you could use one of the blockers.
You could, but let me tell you, blitzing with your blockers all the time,
it sucks.
It's not really fun because they like to roll both down. It's like, well, I can wrestle, but it doesn't give me the result that I want.
Well, the top blocker got a double.
What do you mean you got a double?
Well, he rolled double 6.
Yeah, but you take strength. This is the rule. Like,
of course.
If you roll strength, you take strength. You shall not look at the gift from Nuffle and ignore it.
Never.
Never ignore the gift from Nuffle. Okay. This is another team that I know.
Ooh, some high elves.
Yes, from Division...
In this division.
They came from Division 5B last season. Nomintano Athletics, Nabla Vector's High Elves. Well, there's not a lot of them left. As all High Elves seem to go. But what we do have is we got a couple of guys. Got movement up, Agi up, Dodger on Disco Ball, the thrower, and we've got a Blodge Agi 5 catcher.
Well, it's basically got what elves need. Agi 5.
Well, High Elves certainly need that too, because these are High Elves.
Yeah. Elves in general with Agi 5 are just silly.
It makes me happy to be dwarf.
And well, he's upgraded his stadium. He's got a Squick sandwich kiosk.
Yes.
Like most of the division.
Mm-hmm. Most people.
They like to feed them.
They do like to feed the people. Otherwise, the people will get angry and eat them. And,
exactly. Or rock him in the face.
Rock and roll.
But yeah.
Haunted Fangraph? No.
Just nice looking team, but rough division, I think, for them.
What do you suppose they call that?
Yeah.
A novelty act?
Okay. Before we move on to the last team, we're being interrupted by Muppets. Moza, thank you very much for the 7-month subscription. Chubby Bunny, indeed. That's incredible, dude. Thank you very much for keeping up the streak. Enjoy your one solitary emote because I'm too lazy to get another. Good to see you. It's been a while. Now, final team, some Dark Elves.
More elves.
Dradis Contact by Carnet. Okay, this team has some red crosses and some missing players, but we do have some interesting things. We do have Apollo, the Blitzer, who has multiple tackle piling on. That's very nice.
It's a really nice piece. And he's just a miss next game.
Thank Lord. We also have Starbuck, the Witch Elf, who has Mighty Blow. That's awesome.
Yeah, with an armor bust. No, the other one. Yeah, the Starbuck.
Yeah, that's
Frog and Mighty Blow. That's really nice.
Yeah.
I do really like Witch Elf with Mighty Blow, and also when you have a Blitzer with Mighty Blow, because it's not always you want to use Frenzy.
Yeah, exactly. It gives you the choice. Do I want to use Frenzy or do I not want to use Frenzy?
And the other one?
2 guard linemen. Very nice.
Yo, dodge. That's good. 2 movement busted linemen. Doesn't matter. Line fodder.
And we just have a random leap player. Interesting.
I like it.
I mean, yeah, I would have liked to see him have Agi, so there was like a better leap, but you know.
Yeah, but still, it makes people think a bit different because you need to account for the lucky leap.
Yeah, you need to account for the fact that someone might just jump into your cage and yoink the ball.
And with 2 guard players with dodge.
Hey, you can get them into annoying spots, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Give one of them leaping, you can get them into more funnier spots.
Oh dear. Speaking of clubs, they have no stadium enhancement. Yeah, boo.
Well, seeing as how this team is quite low on players, I think they've been having a trouble keeping people alive.
Yeah, it's hard to enhance your stadium when you have to enhance your bench.
Yeah.
Okay, that's us done looking at the teams. Now, we're going to look at last week's results. Of course, we're going to skip the first result because it's an admin game. Because we don't care about admin games. However, we do have the Undead getting a reasonable start because they got a win, so congrats to them.
Yeah.
So, first actual game played, Dreaded Lurgy versus Howling Hunters. The Nurgle storming ahead to a 3-0 victory.
Over Bretts.
No over humans.
Humans, yeah. Well, Bretts are also humans in a way.
I see how that happened. 7 injuries and 3 KOs. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Have a good one. Bye. See you outside.
It's not hard to score 3 times when there's no one left on the pitch.
Oh, holy shit. Check a look at those SPP.
Oh my word. This is a very one-sided game. Vanguard, you monster. You absolute monster. 8,
That's
2,
insane.
3, 3, 2, 2. Jeez. I can't believe it. You know what? I can.
28 SPP in one game. Well done. And 3-0 victory is
Who said Nurgle are hard to develop? When you're getting this much SPP in a game. Jesus.
well done.
Well done.
That's an insane result to start off with.
That's a pretty impressive result to start this off, eh? Second game. Going Laham, winning 2-1 against my favourite things. So the other Nurgle not faring as well against Bretts. Berts.
And if you look at the armor breaks, it actually just here in the front, it looks fun that they won with 3 armor breaks versus 14.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the armor breaks were 3 KOs and 2 injuries, so not quite the 7 and 3 that we saw.
No, exactly. I think that this must have been a fun game to watch at some point because looking at the stats, I don't think that Brett should have won.
I mean, they had the ball for longer, so And it looks like they might have been abusing their Agi 4 pieces and just getting involved and stealing the ball.
Quite likely, as well done. It's I wouldn't say upset, but it was slightly upset in a way when you look at the stats with the armor breaks and everything. So he must have done something really good.
According to Prees, it was a great game. None of them scored on their own drives. That's very interesting. Wow.
No, I might have to watch the replay at some point.
Yeah, I'll totally get on that. Yeah, I might do it at some point. SPP is a bit fairer. The other team, the team other than Nurgle actually got some. Courtesy of the 2 touchdowns. Yeah, so...
And Priest, maybe you should look at the other Nurgle to see how you remove things.
Yeah, exactly. Agi's 4 is breaking for Impress, he's not been able to pick up balls. Yeah, that's kind of like the sucky thing.
Ouch.
Anyway, let's look at...
Men of Grosser Blood versus Nomentano Athletics.
The Chorfs scored 3-2.
Chorf winning 3-2.
Oh dear. Oh no, look at that.
Oh.
The movement 10 catches.
No.
Oh no.
Well, that might have been why that team looked a bit wonky. Also, if you look at the armor breaks, 2 deaths. They lost 2 people.
Jesus. Oh my god, Arpingham went mental. 10 SPP that game. What the... Oh, this is a bloodbath. An absolute bloodbath.
Well, if you still look at it, 15 SPP for the Elves.
Yeah, but 8 of it went on a dead player.
True. That's a touchdown and MVP. Poor guy.
Okay, he died for team. He'll be missed by no one but Nablovect. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Shouldn't have rolled both movements at the same time, eh? Should have had block. Would have been handy. Oh dear. Wow.
That's a rough game.
Yeah, poor Nablovect. I'll have to send him a message and make sure he's okay.
If you also look at the statistics for the blocks succeeded, 52 versus 15.
I mean...
Oh, and there's an interception from the dwarf.
Do you think that's what won him the game? The interception?
I don't know. Could be fun to see.
Amazing. Right. Okay. So Jungler beats. Managing to beat Dradis contact 1-0. Zon's winning the day. With 18 armor breaks to 7. What the... Are you feeding these zones?
Yeah, I don't know. And also death Dark Elves.
Might have been a lineman. I don't have the actual game results. But yeah, it just looks like the mighty blow and the tackle that was on the Zons proved to win the day. I don't...
Yeah.
You know, it happens. You play against Zons, you expect to smoosh them. You might lose the game, but you expect to at least hurt them. And then they just hurt you. And then you remember...
What is with this division and silly games with a lot of SPP?
I don't know, man, but this is setting the tone right here. Because, yeah, that's a lot of SPP. Wow.
It's not just this game, it's the whole round for every team almost.
They were really excited to play some REBBL, yeah, after the 6-week absence. Man, that's crazy.
So, Nuffle Yellow Horns versus High Sails.
Boo, it's a draw. I knew we should have done a preview. We would have told our coaches never to draw. Don't do it. It's boring.
And still, if you look at here, 20 armor breaks to 3 and still 2-2.
Yeah, well...
Elves.
Elves got an elf.
Oh, that ball position.
Oh my word. They probably just, like, scored an air drive really quick. And then got a 1 turn, I imagine. I don't know.
Something like that. Well, I
again,
have to say for the high sales, 3 armor breaks, 1 KO, and 1 injury.
They gave as good as they got, right? Oh no, they didn't. I mean, 37 blocks, and you get 20 armor breaks. That is what Mass Mighty Blow Claw will do.
Yeah.
That's what you hope it does. But then you have it and it does nothing.
And again, that silly amount of SPP.
I mean, yeah, talk about SPP. We are scooping it in by the truckload. For a draw, a lot happened. But it looks a bit... Long bong silver. Oh, long bong.
So, oh yeah, well, you only stole 2 this time.
Yeah. Right. Let's look at the final game of the week. Gorkacidal Tendencies winning 2-0 against Every Game and Nothing. Wow. Now, I actually knew the result of this game because I watched it live. I watched good old Zonky Boy live.
Nice.
And I had to resist giving spoilers because half one was pretty much the most important orc on the team was me, the dirty player.
So you basically stumped the way in.
Yeah, pretty much. Zunk was rolling very well on breaking the well on knocking them down, just not on breaking the armor.
Please, this is very, very easy how they avoided scoring. They had 0% ball position.
Yeah, they didn't really have the ball. The store. Hello, chum. Yes, Chubstep, the dirty orc, half one decided that he was just going to remove everything that he filled. He was pretty good at it, if I do say so myself. And then, unfortunately, half two, there was a one-turn attempt that I believe the starter failed at the end of the half. And then he tried to make a play. Unfortunately, he failed a roll because of tackle, dive, and tackle. And yeah, turns out that tackle, dive, and tackle against Skaven is pretty good.
Can't imagine.
Okay.
And the starter, you shouldn't say F you to Chubstep because I was the one bashing your teams or bashing your stadium for not even building enhancement.
Yeah. Yeah. Careful what you wish for, the store. That's all I'm saying.
Again, good amount of SPP, not in the league with the other games, but decent.
I mean, it's decent for a Zonk game. Usually he's the one getting mass removed. So,
yeah.
The unbreakable orcs are surprisingly breakable. If you didn't know, he supplies them when he ships them out to games. They have like fragile on the boxes that they're shipped in because they are not invincible. Okay, shall we look at the games coming up in the next week? One has already been played because people are not patient. But also,
I actually think the first match is going to be a win for the Dreadis Contact, so the Dark Elves are going to win one.
Yes, fantastic. Also, everyone, if you look on the screen right now, hopefully this works. There you go. There should be a link to the tipping competition. Octo Chicken made that up. It's exactly the same as our playoffs tipping comp. He's decided to set one up. So if you want to join in the fun of tipping and prove that you're better than the recappers, go ahead, because we're dumb.
I am straight away going in to vote against every game I'm Nufflin.
I'm not BM. Okay, so we've got his vote. I will have to actually sign up on it later tonight and remember what I've put as my tips so that you have something to compare to. So, the first actual game that's not a concede win is No Montano Athletics versus the High Sales.
Elves versus Elves.
Elves versus Elves. It is Vernachar's Wood Elves versus Nabel Vector's High Elves. Honestly, I think High Sails have got a very good chance of winning that.
Yeah.
Because
I actually agree with you.
Yeah, they have a team. I don't see a world where a team that basically has nothing is really going to do well against such a very, very developed Wood Elf team. Because they are miles ahead in terms of development compared to these High Elves.
They are. I would say if Nomentano Athletics wins, I would call it an upset because that would be really well done.
I'll eat my hat, and I don't even own a hat. Arwender, welcome.
So, Vanichar, if you throw this game, Chopstep will go buy a hat and eat it.
Yes. I'll even turn on the face cam and you can watch me eat it. That's a joke. Anyway, going Laham versus Evergame of Nothing. Well, I mean, your vote's decided, right? You're going to have to stick with that for the entire season.
Oh, let's go. I'm going against every game of Nothing. Yeah. Until you get the stadium enhancement.
Okay. I mean, looking at Octochek's team, he does have a couple tacklers, but he doesn't really have any killing power. He's just got to hope that Armor 7 breaks.
You said he doesn't have any killing power. Yeah. Two dirty players want to have a word with you.
Oh, well, yeah, but I think he... Don't tell the Distorter about the dirty players. He's having flashbacks. I actually think that Distorter's team's got a good shot of winning this, just because they have a lot more in the box. The two
again, I have to. When we talked about the team with his lovely armor busted Stormworm, if he's gonna pile on, he's gonna stomp him to bits.
Yeah, and I think he may have learnt from that mistake. I would like to say, because if I was up against that player, I would just bait him to pile on so that I could stamp on him. Honestly.
Exactly.
Also, it's going to be scary with the wrestlers on the pitch, because if he doesn't, if he gets a both down result and he has to take it, then that's even easier to fill. But
yeah, exactly.
I do think that he has a very good shot of winning, so I'm actually going to go with Distorter for that game. That's what I'm going for. Okay. Game number 4. The dreaded Lurgy versus Gorkacidal Tendencies.
This is two teams that's coming off a good win last week, both of them. A 3-0 and a 2-0.
Dreaded Lurgy have one Claw Mighty Blow apiece.
Yeah.
Apart from that, they've got a few Mighty Blow. They have a lot of block. I'm just worried that they don't have enough guard.
Yeah, he's going to outguard him, and
yep.
I actually think, well, if you just look at this Orc team, it's just very decent.
It's a very
put together.
It's a very well put together team. I mean, he's going to struggle dealing with Killjoys. If you can get Killjoys and Big Mac Nuggets in like annoying positions, he's going to struggle really hard to get out of that.
Exactly.
And I think that's what he tends to do. They are like a power couple, and they tend to just travel around together.
I actually hate to say this, but I think this could be a draw or slight win for Zunk.
Yeah, I'm leaning toward. I don't like picking draws. However, Vanguard's proven to be a really good coach. But I do think that he's going to have a tough time dealing with Gorkacidal Tendencies, so I'm going to lean towards Zunk. Hooey man. Okay.
And Undead versus Chaos. I guess that's going to be a draw.
Yeah, definitely. It's something about me. I'm channeling the mystical powers of Zunk when he turns off his light in his room. Yeah, it's going to be a draw. Oh, look at that. We were right. Okay, terrible joke over with. Howling Hunters, Jungler beats. Pretty beat up humans versus some Amazons. We do have some inducement money to play with.
Yeah, but his most important tackler is for the humans is MNG.
Yeah,
he's got one tackle player.
He might struggle a little bit. Hopefully, you know, he might be able to get lucky, but he's really up against it this week.
Yeah. His bonuses, he's got on his tackle player, he's got Mighty Blow, but then he's going to blitz with one of his guard players, so he's also going to be outguarded heavily.
Yeah. 100%, definitely. And that's why I'm leaning towards the zones.
These Suns are just better developed at the moment, and they got a good bench, and they got everything they need.
They do. They have everything they need to make Bako Kolio's second week of Division 3A a nightmare. And so I favoured them.
I'm going to go. And the last match?
Favourite things?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Suns too. And last match, my favourite things will versus Men of Grosser Blood.
Yeah. So Preezy's Nurgle versus some...
Versus Chorf.
Chorfy Dorfs.
With no claw.
Yeah. Blue Satin Sashes has got a lot of work to do to get rid of these Chorfs.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go crazy, and he's also might have to get lucky with some removals, but
he has to get lucky with some removals because he's not gonna dodge out when he's going in.
Exactly. Yeah. He doesn't really have a lot. Does he have a lot of guard? Is this the one with guard? He's got 3 guard. But
4.
4, excuse me. But even then, he's going to get outguarded, really, by the Chorfs.
He's 4 versus 5 guards, so he's got 1 guard extra.
Yeah. But these guard pieces have block.
Yeah.
And not a lot of the Nurgle. A lot of the Nurgle don't have block.
It's gonna be a rough match.
But this might have a draw right over. I know I don't like to give draws, but it kind of could be a draw.
I would say if Blue Satin Sashes pops off, Breeze is gonna win this. If not, I'm gonna give it to Choff. I'm not going for a draw. I'm going to give it to Choff.
In the spirit of competition, I'm going for Breeze. I believe.
You believe in Breeze? I don't. Not this game.
I like Freeze. I won our last match 3-0, just saying. He won 1-0. Oh, you've been in the same division for 3 seasons in a row. What's the current score?
1-1.
Oh yeah. Team Freeze. 3-1 to me. Fantastic. I'm definitely going Team Freeze.
In touchdowns or in wins?
Not 1-1. But 1-1. Let's look at the leaderboard. Just briefly. Of course. It's very early on, so the leaderboard doesn't necessarily matter too much. But we do see that
the Sir with his Toffelheim tacklers are on top.
Yeah, because they played an extra game.
Yeah, and they got an admin win, so.
Yeah. So, yes. Zonk in the top 3 for probably the first time in his life. That's a joke. Zonk, don't ban me. Yeah. And down at the bottom, Pure Humans, they've got a massive uphill battle.
Yeah, I agree with Priest. 2 draws from Arctic and Arctic. Quite impressive.
That's very impressive, yeah. Is he the new Bob? Yes. Okay. So I'll say that would round it up for 3A. It will be a bit of a longer show because we are meeting the teams. But let's talk about Division 5E, shall we?
And also, no. What? Just one thing to end off 3A.
Yeah.
Let's just notice, just to put a bit of point on Distorter again, that Major Byte's admin team is above him.
I knew you were going to say that. You PM son of a... Oh, you know what? It's kind of
Distorter,
funny.
I like you, and I like your team, and I know you're going to go up further, but it's just a bit of fun here in the start.
Oh, you sick, sadistic man. Right.
Yes, I play Chorf.
Yes, you played Chorf. Fantastic. Okay. Division 5E. Let's meet the teams. These guys are new. We're starting off great. We have a Goblin team. Cthulhu Collector, the Gob Squad. That's amazing. We've got goblins.
Goblins.
I'm so excited.
It's awesome. Just a shame he's got so much SPP on goblins.
I mean, he's got 5 on each of his secret weapons.
Well, Cthulhu Collector, if you do a vanity pass with your fanatic, I'm going to be impressed.
yeah, the rare, almost impossible task. Man has no hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I like these names. They're just so random. Like Blind Pig and
Sheep Shagger. Oh shit, McNaughton is also here.
Oh dear. Tactical Nuclear Penguin and Wake Up, Pay Attention is very nice for the troll names. Also, the secret weapon names are very fitting. Hippity Hop for the Pogor, Tippy Top for the Fanatic, and Chippy Chop.
Nice. I like this.
This is very nice.
To reroll, maybe a tad on the low side.
It's goblins.
No Apo? Oh.
It's goblins.
Yeah, well, you got three. Well, you got a Pogo and 2 weapons with 5 HP. You might want to Apo those in the end.
Maybe. Okay. Urwendor. Let's look at Urwendorian random miners. It's a Chorf team. And it's a Chorf team with a claw guard Chorf.
There's missing a player up top. I'm wondering, did they have a Mino?
Urwendor, are you in chat? Can you tell us if you ever had a Mino? We're asking for a friend, of course. But that would be hilarious if he did and it died. Yep, block. The only other skill is block on a bull center, so it's okay. Baby steps. Yes.
Well, again, a few SPP on the goblins, quite a bit small SPP on the blockers. Looking decent for a few game old team.
Yeah. He says
they
he's
played
getting a Mino
three
later
games.
on. Yeah, he must have joined late. He must have joined in the second half of the Greenhorn, and then he's played his 1 match. So that makes sense to me. So 3 matches, and he's already got more skills than my dwarf team has in 5. Great.
And claw on one of your first levels on a blocker. Nice.
I went fishing. Fantastic. He's saving the spot for the Minotaur, by the way, just so you know. Clearly.
Just have to say that lovely little dwarf blocker, he also scored a touchdown.
What, Pekukad the Builder? That's such a weird name. Okay. Let's look at some high elves. Elfie individuals. Flamingo Hoffman, which by the way is a pretty good coach name. And I appreciate the puns. Oh no. I can't pronounce these elf names.
Generic elf names will not be pronounced on this game.
Yeah.
They will be called by their numbers, so it's elf 1, 2, 5, 8, 9.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he's got Flodger. He does have an Agi 5 thrower, which is very nice. Appears to be MG'd.
Nope, He's nickeled.
He's I don't know if you keep that or not.
He's actually 5. You keep that.
Yeah, you keep it. And he's got a
Keep
random
him in the back.
dodge and a random kicker. Okay, great.
I like the start of the team. It's good.
They're going somewhere. They're not so elfy.
Well, not besides the edgy 4, but yeah. And 5.
Speaking of high elves, we have Pinosaurus with his high elves of 16 Legion Luna Wolves. Okay.
Well,
why do all these elf teams do this? Why do they keep rolling stats? God damn it. Hastur Sejanus moving up. Little Horus Aximand. Agi up. Come on.
this is a decent start for a team who's played, what? 5 games?
Yeah.
That's some decent level ups. There's not much to say about it yet, but
It's a good
it
base.
has some good start.
It's a very good start. Okay.
And we got more elves.
Yeah, we have Pro Elves. Pro Elves on the Shelf by Neb the Foremost. A team that avoided playing me and we avoided playing
That
them.
collar. Whoa,
Oh,
ho, ho,
hang
ho.
Oh, yes. Yes. They're beautiful. This team is... Oh, they've got 11 players, surprisingly enough, for Pro Elves. And they have a lot of skills.
2 guards.
2 guards, yeah.
That's really nice. A Mighty Blow Blitzer. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm. And a Blodge Tackle sidestep piece. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good start. They got
Throw a strong arm. Catches both looking nice. 2 linemen with wrestle.
Hang on, he's
That's
got
damn
4
good.
doubles. Luck or noob.
Exactly.
God damn it, I would have loved to have had a chance to play these guys before they got these skills. Maybe they never would have got them. Oh well. Can't have
And,
everything.
well, now we're going into my instant favorite.
Rebel Ogre. Throwing
Because
Nobblers, not games. What is this?
Fagraph, I love you. Sneaky git. First goal. Instant awesome.
I didn't even know it was a sneaky get. I was just laughing at the fact that he's got 2 M&G ogres. In fact, one of them's armor busted. Wait, why does he have a straight piling on ogre?
And a Nigel Noblar. It's awesome. I like this team.
So stupid. Now here's an interesting conundrum. Do you replace your ogre or do you buy another reroll?
I think I'll just take the loss of the next game and buy a reroll.
Yeah, I think
Me
I would
personally.
too. Oh dear, I can tell that we're going to have a great time with Fengraph.
Or maybe I would just say, screw the reroll and sack that Nobler with nickel and just get 440k new Noblers. Just a shaking bag of new Noblers, too.
Just a pick and mix of some random Nobblers. Just a big dirty bag of them. I love this. This is brilliant. Sneaky cat. Fengraph, you're my favourite right now. Because it's so fucking dumb.
I know one match I'm gonna see in this division. Goblin versus Ogres.
It's gonna be a great match. I can't believe we've got goblins and ogres in the same division. That's beautiful. Anyway, talking
We've
about...
got some Camry.
We've got some Camry, we've got some Bone Boys. It's the 2 uncommons, it's Mad Mob. Well, okay. We have a block Tomb Guardian. Alert! Alert, we have a block Tomb Guardian. Rockin' Tut.
Cthulhu Collector, you know what you have to do with your chainsaw.
Yep.
And well, a movement of Blitzra. That's nice.
That's very
That's
good.
really nice.
Yeah.
And well, Tomb Guardian with Might Blow. Decent.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
He's got a 10 SPP lying on 2 skeletons. That's a bit unlucky, but well, better than nothing.
Better than nothing, yeah. 2 Tomb Guardians are doing well. The other 2 are doing not as well. And he's completely out of money.
Yeah. But he's got 13-man bench in this division. That could serve him well, just stomping on some players.
Sneaky get. Oh, those ogres. There's always one team that does nothing but makes me smile.
Fengraf, that sneaky get Noblar, he needs to get piling on.
Yeah, if Noblar rolls a double, you have to take piling on.
And then we have Higher Than the Grinder, Blissful Fire and his High Elves.
Wow, Blissful Fire swapping from Chaos to High Elves.
It's the same. And we got another stat up.
We do, of course. It is tradition on the Chubstep recaps for any High Elf team that it comes in contact with to roll an Agi 5 player. God damn it. Oh, but the armor 7 on the lit. I think he might get fired eventually. But he is a blodger.
2 blodgers, an Agi up, and a guard lineman.
Again,
Decent start of development.
Yeah, another high elf team that's got a good base to start from.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really much else we can say about that. Let's talk about some more else. So this is the Elfie time. Okay, I see. We have the Scions of Oakheart, Oxyster, so Wood Elves. And the only things that we have also is a strip ball or dancer, fairly good. And
a kicker.
Yep. 2 rerolls, 1 apple, yep. So he's obviously went for the 2 reroll start. Yeah.
Well, good skill on the War Dancer, and nicely on the lineman. He's got 5 HP on a different lineman, 2 MNGs.
But they're just linemen, so you don't care. Yeah.
Well, you do care a bit in the start because you won't get that much inducements at times, and you don't have a bench.
True, but Loner also do the same job. Line fodder.
Well, that's true, but you would like to have at least 1 or 2 bench or something like that, but that's hard to get at the moment.
Yeah, it's hard to get, especially when you go for the 2 reroll start. Anyway.
We got Haley's Traveling Circus from Dunderlars. Kislevs.
Wow, we have Kislev.
Death-defying stunts without the aid of a net.
Look at this boy. Dolly at the top. The block bear. What a start.
That looks good.
That is why they're up at 1340. They have 4 rerolls as well. They have a guard lineman, a wrestle lineman, a kick lineman, and 2 dodge catchers. Wow.
Looks good.
That's a good start. Good start for Kislev.
Yeah. And, well, a kick lineman, a wrestle lineman, that's not bad, and you don't have much SVP besides that on linemen. So they got some good skills on those linemen, but could have used them a bit more up. But it's good.
Only 1 blitzer. He needs to get a move on and getting some development on that blitzer, so then we can start to buy new blitzers.
Blitz some shit.
Okay. Okay, Alder. Anyway, let's push to the other page. And we have more Wood Elves.
More.
Agatos tras las ramas from Mudara.
If I butchered that name, I am so not sorry. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a different start with Wood Elves. The one reroll start, but we do have a leader on the thrower. We have a guard catcher and a mighty blow war dancer.
And a strip ball war dancer.
Yeah, looks like.
Holy damn.
Mm.
That is a decent start for a Wood Elf team.
It's a very good start, isn't it? Would you believe it?
I just have to say one thing and just check the statistics. They've played 3 games and so far they have 3 deaths sustained.
Of course they do. Oh, yikes. Well, you pay for good skills like that. Right?
Exactly.
Right. Cool. Let's look at some chores to break up.
Chore phrase for a race poo. He is so angry.
He's a very angry boy. Look at him. Oh, look at this. Another team with a double.
Ah, that's a clutch off.
Yep.
2 reroll. Ouch. I would maybe consider getting a 3rd.
You've got the money for it, so I would most definitely. I think they'd benefit more from a 3rd reroll than an extra hobble.
But I just have to say, look at those SPPs splitting out on everything.
Yeah. There'll be like a game where he just kind of explodes in team value because he gets a few level ups. But yeah, again, we'll be seeing this a lot from one of the earlier divisions. Good base to work from. Shame that he hasn't named his players.
Yeah. Race poo, shame.
Shame. Ding ding ding.
And then we got the Crying Hounds from Rona Red. Humans.
Humans. Rona Red hasn't taken his level. Can I get a boo? What have we got? A bunch of block. Nothing exciting. Wrestle lineman.
Oh, wrestle lineman. Most exciting thing.
Yeah.
I know it's bad.
Depends on what he's got this game. It's either going to be like tackle, it's going to be guard, or it's going to be mighty blow. It's one of those 3.
Yeah.
And if he gets a double, it's dodge.
But still, looking decent. Good start. Nice and easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's actually fun to see in this division that, yes, we have a Kislev Circus with 1,340 TV. The second highest is an Elven Union team with 1,300.
Yeah. That is interesting. Wow. Never thought of that. I never thought that we'd be looking at Kislev and going, oh, look at how developed they are. Usually they like to go.
As Kislev, you just embrace the bloat.
You do.
I'm more surprised about the Elven Union just being so close to them, actually.
Well, it's because they've rolled 4 doubles.
Yeah. And they have a full team still. That's insane. 11 players.
Now, Neb, I don't know if you're watching, but any Pro Elf team that I tend to recap tend to go boom. So just be prepared. That's all I'm saying. But
at the moment, all I can say about this division so shortly is those 2 Chorf teams. They might have a lot of fun.
They certainly will.
So many elves teams in this division.
Also, 2 stunty teams.
Yeah.
We have goblins and ogres, boys. It's amazing.
Sneaky Ghetto Noblar.
Yeah.
So far, my favorite players.
Number 1. We haven't actually done like the recap of the games yet. We're making up for not doing the preview by previewing the teams first. Anyway, speaking of that, let's look at the games now. Game 1, admin result.
Ogres won! Yay!
Yes, Ogres won. I processed that myself.
And then we got the XVI Legion Lunar Wolves versus the Toot Uncommons.
Yes. In fact, I did.
High Elves versus Khemri.
Khemri, yeah, it's a 2-all. Boo, they didn't get the memo about draws.
But still, quite impressive. The armor breaks is quite even.
Yeah, actually, surprising. SPP wise, though, the elves got a little more.
Yeah.
But that's not surprising. Cause
Well,
they
not much more actually.
No.
They got 3 more.
Probably from the one injury that they caused, the one extra injury that they caused, and the Manias.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Quick maths. Moving on to another draw result. Elfie individuals drawing 2-all with higher than the grinder. Yeah, high elf teams are drawing. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah.
Equal the armor breaks.
Yeah, exactly. Equal on the ball position. Equal on the occupation of own half. Equal on the occupation of opponent's half. But they're not equal on passes and successful catches.
Blissful Fire knows the way to my heart with 6 manatee asses. You leg end.
Equal on the KOs and injuries inflicted. Nice.
Yeah, although one of the injuries was a kill. Something died on the Elfie individuals. Unfortunate. Okay, we have an actual result. We have Urwendorian Random Miners beating the Scions of Oakhart 3-1. Did chore things, I imagine? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, removed a few pairs.
Pretty much bullied the elves off the pitch.
Well, still, if you look at the blocks, that's low block game.
Yeah. Interesting.
Decent SPP gain.
Yeah. For one of the teams, yeah.
Well, still getting 8 SPP when you're getting removed is still okay.
Mm.
It's not just the 5 from the MVP, it has to look positive.
The elves moved away all the time. Yeah, they'll do that, won't they? Stinking elves.
And then we got the Cop Squad versus Haley's Traveling Circus.
Yeah. No surprises who won that match. 9 times out of 10, the Goblins will lose. And then that one time where you think they're not going to lose, they still lose.
Almost equal blocks.
Yeah.
Only 1 number difference in the ball possession, but that's a 5 in front of the 6.
That's a good joke. Yes. Also, the Goblins got injured quite heavily. 6 injuries they took in that match.
Yeah.
I believe Cthulhu was saying that Chainsaw was napping from turn 3 until turn 16. So yeah, that'll do it.
Some good SPP for the circus.
Yeah. Less so for the Goblins. Dolly appears to have gotten all 6 of their SPP this match.
Yeah.
God, and then he rolled block. What a good bear.
That's insane.
What a good bear. Second last game.
Yeah.
Agazapados Las Ramas, winning 1-0 against Prelfs on the Shelf. So you can be up at 1300 TV, but you can't win a game.
And that's including that the elves took 2 deaths and they broke armor less and they still won.
Yeah.
And the pre-elf on the shelf did 5 passes.
Yet still lost the game. Maybe you shouldn't have been fucking about with the ball and actually scored.
Well, I don't care. Check the SPP.
You know what? Who are the real winners in this match?
I don't know. I'd call it a draw almost.
I call it a draw.
27 blocks to 26, but the KO and injury says something else.
Oh yeah, we have I don't know if they had the mighty blow before that, but it may have had a factor. Yeah. Okay.
And then we got the Crying Hounds versus Chaff Rage. A 1-1.
1-1 draw. The humans drawing against the Chorth. Well, that's always going to happen at low TV. Pretty equal in the blocks. Fairly equal on the injuries.
Yeah, fairly equal on the armor breaks too.
Yeah, pretty even game, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Quick swatch at the leaderboard.
Week 2 maybe first?
Yeah, week 2 maybe first, yeah. Because, games have already been played. Okay. So, I'm going to guess the higher than the grinder. Higher than the grinder are going to beat that team because it's an admin game. Lol.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Toot Uncommons versus Scions of Oakhart. So that is our Khemri versus
Wood Elves.
Wood Elves, yes. Wood Elves are going to have a wizard. That's for damn sure.
Well, are you sure about that? Because they're at least 140k higher. Yeah, they're gonna go wizard still.
Yeah. I have run the numbers and I have determined. Isaac Apodos got a nice name. Is that what it means, Erwind? Oh, that makes sense now. Sorry, put me off kilter there. Yeah, I just need to look at these Wood Elves again. They've got a strip ball, which isn't going to be too effective because the ball is probably going to be on a Frora and they have sure hands.
Yeah.
But they do have block.
And again, it's 1 mighty blow and 13-man roster, so they're just going to use the skeletons to stomp away on elves.
Yeah. However, I think it's more likely that the elves will win. I think it'll be hard for the Khemri to keep up with them. I mean, the Blitzrat's pretty fast, but I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with that.
Nah, it's going to be rough. But yeah, no. It depends on the first half. If they get out of it with a few elves alive, I think the elves are going to take it. So yeah, I'm leaning towards the elves.
I am more inclined to lean towards the elves. I don't know if the Khemri can answer it if the elves just decide to not engage and just be a bother. Really, they could really be pestering them in the actual cage. Who knows? Okay, I would say that the Kislev are going to beat the ogres somehow.
I'm hoping for a draw. I don't know why.
Okay. We have the other Wood Elves, Agazapados, Tras las Ramas.
Crouching behind the branches.
Yes, crouching behind the branches, playing against 16th Legion Luna Wolves. So that is, what is that number?
High elves?
Yeah, it's High Elves versus Wood Elves. Now, these High Elves, if I remember for Pinosaurs, they have an Agi 5 and they have a movement boy. And we're up against a team that has 1 mighty blow, war dancer, 1 strip baller, and a guard. I think crouching behind the branches has like a good shot at winning this. I think Wood Elves just generally have a better start than Pro Elves.
I'm going to go for Pro Elves. I'm going to be against you. Because I think they...
Yeah.
The edgy up is going to do it for him, and the movement, he's just going to take it.
Okay. Well, I think the Wood Elves might just knock 6. Knock them for 6, so maybe. Who knows? And the strip ball is going to be annoying to deal with, so yeah.
The strip ball, he's going to go in, strip the ball, he's not going to pick it up, and then he's going to get knocked out for the rest of the game.
Okay, fair enough. That's a very good prediction.
That's turn 2.
That's turn 2. Oh, that's turn 2, is it? You just decided that that's turn 2. Fair enough. Right.
What else? Win the toss, choose to receive, and then they're going in, and he's gonna lose his strip baller to a KO for the rest of the game. He's not gonna wake up.
Although I hope you know if that exact scenario happens, you will be blamed for cursing his entire season. I hope you know what you're getting in for.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens when you're a recapper.
I know, and I'm hoping for it.
You get blamed for everything. You can just say, I coach chores, I don't care. Anyway, speaking of chores.
If you think I cursed the team, face my chore and we have fun.
Yes. So, chore fridge versus elfy individuals. So that is a chore for getting to have some fun with some elfy individuals, some high elves. Again.
And the chores are the... 1 second.
Chores.
The chore for getting inducements.
Are the any harder getting 100k? That's a bribe. That's a bribe.
Yeah, that's a bribe.
Okay, I actually like the chores for this matchup.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the chore.
There's no Agi 5 on the pitch because they're missing for the game.
Yeah, and he's going to tackle with Mighty Blow. He's going to mess them up.
He's going to do things to them. They might not be so elfy after that game. And finally, we have the Erwendorian Random Miners versus the Crying Hounds. So that is... Chorf versus humans. And the humans haven't taken their skill yet. But may I recommend Guard? Maybe? Or Mighty Blow, if you want to roll the dice.
And I was just about to say, we almost have another chore with inducements, but it's 10k or 30k for double if it's a strength, so a bit more.
Yeah, this one's hard because it's very early on, so unless Armor 8 proves to be fickle,
No, I don't care. Chorf. Hats off. Chorf.
You know what? I'm going for the Ronarid. I believe in Ronarid.
Picuk as the builder, he's gonna mess them up.
Look, okay. Here's what happens. Whenever there's a human team, I usually go for them. It's the meme. I always want to see humans do well.
Is it because your brother's playing humans and he's gonna mess you up, else?
No, it's because I like them to do well because I would rather face them than chores. In later divisions. That's not even a joke. Yes, it is. And then we'll find out next week exactly what happened to the Gob squad. We can look at the leaderboard. It's a bit skewed. Kids Live sitting on top because of 2 wins. Well, the win they're about to get. Yeah, very clear that this is a very elfy league. Oh, a very elfy division.
Yeah, and besides goblins, it's elf, wood elf, chaos dwarf, high elf. They're all.
I like how the ogres are in the top 5 because of the admin win.
Fangraph, best coach ever.
He's gonna go far. I love it. Straight piling on an ogre and a sneaky get going. Noblar, what else do you need?
I like it.
I absolutely love it, and I hope we see more from it. Right, I think that about wraps us up.
Well, we got 2 losses to the Gob squad, but I believe in Cthulhu Collector. You can get a win this season.
Right, yeah, I believe.
He can get above the admin squad.
Oh, yeah, that's until we bring in like a dwarf coach from Ramp Up. Just to fuck with him. We have the power to do that. Of course I wouldn't do that to you, Cthulhu Collector. You donated bits. You're my favourite.
Oh, I just have to say one thing we didn't notice on, because everybody else didn't have a stadium. Cthulhu Collector has an office also.
Of course it
I
is.
like it.
It's completely... It's meta for goblins.
Yeah, but he's got it this soon. That's good. And he's got 1 wins and 4 losses. Wins against lizards is nice.
That's surprising. How the hell did that happen? I guess we'll never know the secret. Okay, so that'll do us for the first week. Again, apologies for no pre-cap. That did make things a little bit longer.
Yeah, we're really sorry about no recap, but Choptep was busy meeting friends and having party, and I was busy working and having party, so our calendars didn't align to have a party with you. Sadly, no.
That's a good. Oh, I didn't really part too hard because I had work the next morning. So
yeah. But we just had some rough evenings where we were both busy and
pretty much.
Sorry,
real life gets in the way. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. We will be back probably at the same time. I would say, might see about Wednesday. I do prefer doing them on a Wednesday night because it's before rollover.
Yeah, but then I got a problem.
What?
Most Wednesday I'm playing role play. Pen and paper.
Oh, that makes sense. Right. Okay, that's why it's on. It will be on Thursdays then. We'll be back at Thursday at 1900 UTC +1. So thank you everyone and bye.
Bye.